Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Woodhall Spa, the home of England golf. Today, we are going to be playing the Bracken course and trying to break 80. Our first hole is a beautiful par 4 with some wonderfully shaped bunkers, one in the fairway and two off the left side of the green. 378 yards to start us off. Let's stick a good one down there.
I would say play well. That'd be a bit weird saying it to myself. Film well. Don't think I could have asked for a better first tee shot, to be honest with you. Let's get down the first hole of the Bracken. I am so excited for today, Rob. We're at the home of England golf. This is so sick. We're playing the Bracken course today.
Yep.
Next video you guys see, who knows, maybe we'll upload them in the opposite order. Hotchkin course, the hardest course in England. In the UK and Ireland is here as well. We're playing on the Bracken today, which is a little bit more user-friendly, so come on the break 80. Maybe today's the day we do it, imagine that. First time I break 80 at the home of England golf.
What a place to do it.
It looks so beautiful. I'm so excited to see the course and show you guys the course. Let's get to our approach shot on the first. Well, that was one of the nicest sounds I've heard off my driving iron ever, so we can't be disappointed. We're about a yard away from carrying the bunker. We've got 120 yards to the flag. Let's send one up there and see whether we can get on the green. I will take that all day out of a bunker, open the green up nicely, little up and down for par. 40 yards we've got to the flag. Two decent shots, Rob. What do you reckon? Predictions today? What are you thinking?
It's a course you've never played before, so you have to take that into account.
Yep.
You've been playing some very good golf recently.
Also true. Thank you, mate.
I think 84.
Oh, okay.
It's a new course, otherwise I
was
would
going
go
to say
lower.
82, but you never know. Today could be the day. Something like that, I think. Just sit there for me. Oh, they're looking firm, Rob. They're looking very firm, these greens. We've got a chance for par, though. And it's nice to get yourself bedded in with a par or a bogey on the first hole. It's uphill. I think it's turning a bit left to right as well. It'd be a cracking par if you make this. Come on! What a start to the Bracken course. Let's go. What a putt. What an up and down. What a first hole. Maybe we're going low today. Hello, sports fans. What a start. This is what happens when you drive 3.5 hours to Woodhall Spa from Liverpool.
Yep.
And you get a sports psychology lesson from Rob on the way.
Dr. Bob, to be fair, I'm just repeating what... Actually, no, it wasn't, was it?
It was the tennis book.
Yeah,
What's the tennis book?
I can't remember. It's like... I can't remember.
What a coach.
It works,
What a coach.
After a brilliant up and down on the first hole, we are greeted by a very long and very narrow tree-lined par 4. 393 yards of a tree-lined boulevard.
Well, this is a difficult hole if ever I've seen one. I thought this was meant to be their easier course, Rob. This is terrifying me for tomorrow. For right! We just absolutely nailed it down the next hole. Left is out of bounds though, so that was my body just accepting that we can just go down there and it's fine. Lovely. Still going, it's just stopped in the middle of our fairway. Two bits of good news then. First of all, we're back on our fairway.
Yep.
Second of all, Rob's remembered what the book's called.
The Inner Game of Tennis.
There we go. But it's basically just sports psychology and about how to be the best version of yourself to perform the best when playing sport.
It's about playing consciously unconscious and acting in the present rather than the past and the future.
I hope my future involves me getting right next to that flag that's about 40 yards away. Oh, it bobbled in the fringe. That's exactly what I wanted on the downslope. And it just bobbled on the fringe. That was really unlucky. That was a great shot. Two cracking starts to our round at the home of England golf then. I'm very happy with that shot, by the way. I was playing to land here, roll on, absolutely what I wanted. You can't get them all perfect, you know. However, I mean, even if I'd have got on the green, I don't think there was much chance of me holding a putt. Can we get a little... I hope this is represented on camera, Rob, how many hills there are in this green. This is absolutely insane. This is next to the Hotchkin course, which we are playing tomorrow. which is consistently ranked the best inland course in the whole of the UK. It fluctuates between it and Sunningdale, depends on what year listings you look at. This is literally just next door to it, so it is also inland. This is not a links course, but that is a links green. That is crazy. I can't believe how many hills it's got. There's one there, one there, one there, one at the back, one at the back. There's about 14 different tiers you could put the flag on. So if this gets anywhere within tapping range, I'm a very happy man. Pushed it a little bit, and even though it's up a massive hill, they're still lightning quick. All right, one of the hardest holes navigated. We're 2 over through 2. It's not too bad.
After a long and narrow hole, we follow it up with a short and tricky one. Only 315 yards long, but a very strategic tee shot is required to find the fairway and be able to access a well-protected green.
Caught it a bit heavy. Oh, that's a nasty little up and down on these greens. Shaky start so far. I feel like there's good golf in there though, which is positive. If you can play good and not score well, it means you can just score better later rather than getting lucky. See, this is where having a little bit of course knowledge would definitely help. I tried to play the number of the flag, got it a little bit short, didn't quite get it wrong, but now I've seen the green, I definitely could have been a bit more aggressive and tried to play past the flag, because you're going to get absolutely no run out with the whole green being sloped back to front. It's just going to stop straight away. So I was expecting 10-15 yards of roll and didn't quite get the carry. We could have just hit the number of the flag and we would have been fine. So let's use that now. We're not going to get much spin out of this rough though, but let's try and fly it most of the way to the flag, because it's probably not going to roll too far. Did not roll too far, but we did not fly it most of the way to the flag. Tricky little course this. Oh, what a good putt that is. Very good roll. Yeah, we take a bogey on that after where we ended up with our approach.
3 over through 3 then, but up next is a par 5 and a chance to steady the ship. However, don't get too excited for a birdie, because this is the hardest hole on the course and one of the most unique par 5s I have ever seen. A perfectly straight fairway with some very uniquely shaped bunkers to carry before a sharp dogleg right around the corner to a green protected by water and bunkers.
Bit of a shaky start so far, but we're 3 over through 3. I would have took it if you offered me in the car, to be fair. So, par 5, debating what to hit. It's the hardest hole on the course. Let's go aggressive. Let's back ourselves. Let's hit the driver. Let's back ourselves. Good shot, Andy. Get down that fairway for me. Can we get to this green in 2? Oh, what a hole to make a birdie on that would be. Bit of hurt in the air. Playing 191. You can be short but not long, which makes me want to hit my 7. But I think confidence. There's a gust. So let's hit a 6. It's a bit left. Don't go in the pond on me. Don't go in the pond on me. We're good. We've got an up and down for a bird this time. Let's go. Now this is a bloody big putt though. It's about 70 foot. 4 eagle. Down a hill, up a hill, left a hill, right a hill. With these ones, Rob, I reckon we just aim basically at the flag and we just try and get the pace right and give ourselves a good look for birdie.
Bin lid's always good from this range.
Take it inside the skip, mate. Never mind the bin. Go down the next hill! Go down the next hill! I was scared to absolutely whack it because of how quick these greens are. It hasn't rained in the UK, what'd you say, 4 or 5 weeks?
I don't even know what rain is.
You son of a gun. Did you see it straighten out and then decide to turn after the hole instead? Oh, Bracken course, you sneaky devil. I thought that was a birdie on SI1. We never say no to a par though. Great hole. And that wasn't a 3-putt. That was in a different postcode on it, Rob. That was basically back in Liverpool, that putt. I've gone so far, I didn't even know which way the bogey was. I was going that way, we're over here.
Bouncing back with the par on SI1 then, we are greeted by a relatively simple par 3. 157 yards. Just carry the creek. It's as simple as that.
That is a great ball. Please be the yardage. Yes, great shot. Love it. Played the middle of the green, hit the middle of the green. What a putt again, mate, this putter. It's had a couple of wobbles, just in terms of very big distances. But we've hit a couple of good rolls now, and I am feeling confident with it. We have just missed 2 birdies in a row by that much. Playing good. The pars are on the card. Let's get on to the next. If you're not going to say it, Rob, I'll say it. That was a great putt. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, mate.
I think this year, with your golf game, the biggest improvement I've seen so far has definitely been the putter.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wonder, actually, you got fitted for a putter.
Yeah.
How much of a difference that's made? Because it's not normally something that people get fitted for, is it?
I feel like so much of it. Okay, so I feel like there's 2 parts to this. The first part is that putter is definitely better suited to me than my old one.
Yeah.
In terms of the crank hosel being more suited to the type of path that I try to do.
Yeah.
How much difference that actually makes though in terms of like a percentage improvement? I don't know. I'd maybe say 10%.
Yeah.
How much difference me knowing that that is suited to me and then being confident in it?
Right.
I would say 50%.
Okay.
So I reckon maybe it's improved my putting by 60%.
But it's give you more confidence.
10%
in
of
your
it
own
is
game.
the actual physical attributes of the putter, and the rest of it is just me being like, I like this putter, and hitting it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So 10 out of 10 would recommend getting fitted for a putter, even if all it does is remove the doubt from your mind that your putter is correct for you, because you'll play so much better when you're confident with it. Shout out to Callaway for the putter.
Narrow long and a dog leg left. The 6th hole is a 499 yard par 5. And with fairway bunkers to dodge and a lot of bunkers protecting the green as well, this is the 3rd hardest hole on the course. Let's see if we can keep the par train going.
Oh, he's hit one. He's absolutely hit one. I hope it doesn't run out of fairway on the right. I think it should be okay. I zapped the bunker to carry and I zapped the trees. I think they're far enough away. We'll go have a look. That was absolutely boom though.
Genuinely sound like a gunshot.
I did hit it. That was a good swing. This is a frustrating one because if I was 5 yards further offline, we would have 210 to the front of the green if I was just over there. Obviously, if I was in the middle of my own fairway, that would be ideal. But we've got this tree in the way and the flag is that little pine over them ways. I can hit a little chip and run back through that gap, or I can try and play a sling and hook draw around this tree. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm actually kind of tempted to try and play the draw, because if it goes really wrong, we will just go down the opposite hole and then play back across. Is that stupid, Rob? Am I being ridiculous? Or do the people want to see content?
I think the easiest shot right now is to play down the other hole.
You actually can just deliberately go down this hole?
Yeah, and then literally play back across. So I don't think the draw is a bad option here. The only question is, can you play a draw?
I don't know. Well, I guess we're about to find out. He bloody can. And it hasn't hit tree. I was worried it might have been a bit straight. Ooh, that was good. I like that. We are progressing as well, by the way. And look at this. Look at that. Ignore that bit, because that's not the ball. There's the circle. Woo! I've just put the drone up for this next shot. I didn't even bother with the first one. We are there. Look at that. In that greenside bunker. 7 iron from 200 yards. Doesn't have to go far when you hit a draw, doesn't it? Curved it round the trees and got it almost to pin eye. That is probably one of the best shots I've ever hit in my life. And we didn't get on the drone because I didn't expect it to happen. Who knew I could do that? What a shot. Very nice. Very nice. Another GIR and another birdie putt. Can you believe we got to there in 2 on a par 5? I'm still absolutely, my head's gone. I'm on the moon. Extra foot of pace and we were in. What a par that is again. I'm actually so happy with how we're playing today.
A very short par 3 is up next. Officially 128 yards on the scorecard, but playing much shorter today with the flag at the front of the green.
It's a very interesting par 3 this. I think all it requires is a nicely flighted pitching wedge, just a little flick of a wedge. Just a little flick of a wedge. Just on the front. A little bit too cutty. Hey, that's all right. Holes like this always scare me, where they're like 100 yards and I'm like, do I leather a 54 at it? That seems such a silly idea, but we nearly got it. I think I'm beating myself up about that shot a little bit too much. It's 10 yards from perfect. If I'd have played it before, I would have played the middle of the green with a 9-9 and we would be right next to the flag. But you know, we hit a pretty good shot with the pitching wedge. Let's just try and get up and down. That was a nice shot, you know. I was very pleased with that. I was praying the little 2-hop stop happened and it carried on going just a bit, but that was a good shot. Tell you what, it's a lovely course. I'm enjoying it so far, but we have come at fly breeding season and it is agony trying to stay still to putt. Trust the read. You were right about this putter, Rob.
You were right about these flies as well, oh my God.
Let's get off this hole.
The penultimate hole of the front 9 is a 288-yard par 4. A creek intersects the fairway and then sweeps around to form a little pond in front of the green, making this a very interesting hole where distance control is of the utmost importance.
I think it's okay. I didn't hear it hit a tree. I did block it right, being very scared to go in the water left. But I think it's okay.
That last hole then, that was a good putt to save par, you know.
Do you know what? I've been thinking about this. What am I trying to say? First of all, thanks. And second of all, yeah, my putting has got lots better, like you said. I have noticed that when I've got a difficult putt to save par, let's say I've got an 8-footer, a 6-footer, something like that to save par because I've not done a very good first putt.
Right.
Or I've not put my chips super close.
Yeah.
I will make a really good percentage of them. Whereas when I've got a 6-8-footer for birdie, which for me is a little bit rarer in a round of golf, that's the thing I'm chasing.
Right.
And maybe I tense up a little bit and I don't make very many of them. So I need to
Do you reckon
start.
it's because psychologically you know you can make pars, but
Yeah.
then when you stand over a birdie putt, you're
I
thinking,
want-
ooh,
I
this
want-
could be my birdie
Yeah,
putts.
I want the birdie. Whereas I got plenty of pars, it's fine.
Yeah,
I need to start treating the birdie putts like the par putts and just stepping up and being like, yep, just knock that in, done it loads.
yeah.
And we'll have some good birds. Not my best work. The flag's 102 yards. I don't even think you guys can see it. It's right behind that tree on the camera. I mean, I could try and punch a 9-iron there, but there is water just in front of the green. I think I'm just going to play a little chippy 9-iron that hopefully runs about 40 yards, 50 yards, and then we've got a 50-yard shot onto the green as well. See whether we can scramble a par. But to be honest with you, take a bogey being in the trees. Perfect. There's a chance. There certainly is a chance. Scoring well is yes about making birdie putts like we've just said, but it's also about scrambling, and this is a good chance for some good scrambling. Okay, we've got 53 yards to get up and down. This is a tough shot, not much landing room, very hilly green. So I've got the 58 out this time. Gonna try and fly it a bit higher and get it to stop when it gets to the flag. That's the plan. Oh, he's absolutely played one. It just didn't quite roll down the first hill. It's a lovely bit of check on that. I absolutely nailed that. It's a bloody good job that clipped the flag. Wow. I was not set over that putt. Letting people play through doesn't half throw you off your game, doesn't it? Need to settle back in. This green's got me by the balls on it. That's a nasty 3-putt. I don't think people quite realise how stop-start it can be filming golf, and it doesn't half throw you off. We've just let some people play through. It's probably been about 10 minutes between my first shot and then getting back into it. It's all right. It's a tough hole. We were in the trees. We played to try and get a bogey. We got a double. It's not the end of the world. We're still playing well. Let's finish off the front 9 on a high.
Hole number 9 is every fader's dream. A dogleg right, 389 yards, par 4, trees down both sides and pretty narrow, but a very nicely accessible green.
It's absolutely nuked one. Oh, I've just heard a clip a tree. Oh, these bloody trees on the Bracken course. That's where it gets its name from, I guess. Nasty lie there, isn't it? Not ideal. We've got 120 to the middle and a tree to go over. I think I just full-blooded pitch and wedge and see what happens. Wow, that's gone high and left. Okay, we've got a line into the green. Did you catch that down, Rob?
Yeah.
That was high and that was left. That was a mad lie. This isn't a nice one either. But I've played a nice one. Stop, 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 stop. We're on the green. It's good from there. I don't want to get too excited, but I think I've got a putt that is just straight at it. Let's find out. It is straight at it if you actually hit it there. Well finished though. I think that's a decent bogey on a tricky hole to finish the front 9. Let's go smash the back.
We kick off the back 9 with a 393-yard par 4. Dogleg right and a narrow fairway, but if you can find the fairway, a huge green to attack with your second shot.
Oh, that's the one. Maybe the driver needs to stay in the bag. Especially tomorrow when we go on the Hotchkin course. This one, do you know what, Rob? This course is tricky. Great way to kickstart the back 9, that. Yep. Unbelievably good tee shot.
Sensible as well.
Narrow fairways, just find the middle of them, makes it dead easy. No, 6 over on the front, I think's pretty good.
Solid.
Predictions for the back, I would like 4 over, which would give me the 82, which I think I said at the start.
I'm going to go 6 over again because I said 84.
Fair enough. Hey, let's go 2 over and shoot 80. Let's go 1 over and break 80. It's possible, it's doable. I played at the weekend off the blues in our club championship Stableford. One of the guys I played with, he's off a 9 handicap and he shot level par on the front. It's possible. 24 points he got.
I thought you were going to tell me like he shot like 3 under on the back then or something. What was he on the back?
Oh, about 18 over.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's absolutely played one. Good shot. Pretty happy with that. Wasn't sure whether to putt or chip. On the last one, the putter kind of let me down, so we went with a chip. Pretty good. Good decision on the chip, great putt. However, I must smell like shit because whenever I've tried to putt, I am getting absolutely accosted by flies. Honestly, probably worth a shot or two on the scorecards with how much of a pain in the arse they are. People who are members here, please let me know. Are they always here, or have we just come at like the worst possible time in May? It's about to be Flying Ant Day, isn't it? Do you know about National Flying Ant Day, Rob? Where all the flying ants in the country come out and it goes mental for one day. It's a crazy day. Stick it in your calendars.
After a good start to the back nine, we are greeted by the easiest hole on the course, SI18, a par 3 that is 153 yards long.
Ooh, that's toey. I think we're going to be in the bunker. I'm not sure we even made the bunker. Not a great swing on that one, but you can't put a good swing on them all. Let's go and get up and down. He's done well from there. He has done very well from there. All aboard the par train. This is some good putting. It was literally just that one hole where we let that group play through, and it really threw me off, and also the pin was in an absolute piss take of a position, to be honest with you, but it's good. You're right, Rob, and you've given me the confidence to roll them, and I'm loving it.
Let's keep this par train going on a 331 yard par 4. Tactics off the tee are key. The entire right side of the fairway is red staked as a hazard, and the left side has got 2 bunkers waiting to catch your tee shot. Either go big and go over the bunkers, or lay up at about 180 yards behind them.
I'm trying to rein myself in and play really sensibly here. This fairway narrows a lot, and I could hit driver to carry over the narrowed part and carry right over the bunkers, or I can hit a club that lays up. My driving iron, which we've been hitting really well, goes to the narrow bit and just makes it a really tricky shot. So I'm gonna hit a 7 iron off the tee. Confident, stripe it at the bunkers, and we should leave ourselves a pitching wedge into the green, which, take that on a par 4. That's the shot. Oh, it's kicked really, really right. Oh, that is evil. We've just landed in the middle of the fairway and just shot that way. Okay, let's go have a look and see what we've got. I don't know if that was a little bit too conservative. I mean, it bounced in the middle of the fairway. It's kicked right, and I can now see red stakes, which is worrying me. What do you reckon? Should I try to smash my driver over there?
It's hard to tell, isn't it, considering you've never played here before. So I think you've done the sensible choice there, to be honest with you.
Right, unfortunately, we did kick into the water, so we're now playing our 3rd shot from 120. Played a good one though. Forgot to put the drone up because I was too bothered about the drop. Great shot though. Been getting my lines good, so I'm gonna get a good line and trust it. Good putt. I'm just gonna say, I think I deserve a par on that hole. It's a bogey, but I think I deserve a par. We landed in the middle of the fairway and couldn't have shot any more sideways if we tried. Great wedge shot, great 2-putt, bogey.
The 13th is another hole that requires a decision to be made off the tee. 2 giant bunkers right in the centre of the fairway. Lay up behind them, go left, go right, or try and smash it over them.
It felt like a driver hole. Oh dear. I am apprehensively drawing a line on a new ball. I don't know. It was at the trees and I had to hit the trees. There's a chance it's just dropped down.
I obviously can't see it from my angle, but it doesn't look that dead over there.
Well, it's not staked out of bounds. It's just trees.
Yeah.
So we might find the ball.
I think so,
I think we go have a look. And if not, we'll have to play stroke and distance as if we've done 3 off the tee and drop this freshly aligned one. Cross your fingers for me, Rob, because we're actually playing quite good on the back 9 so far. The driver's not been performing today. This is the biggest fairway on this whole golf course so far, and somehow we've missed it. It's not out of bounds, but we can't find the ball in the trees and the crap. So we've taken stroke and distance, and we are now playing our 4th shot from here, as if we've done a 3 off the tee, rather than actually going back to the tee. 112 to the flag. Let's put a good swing on it. Let's get back on the good golf. It's cutting a bit too much for my liking. Oh, this is looking like our blow-up hole. We were a bit unlucky on the last hole. This is looking like the blow-up hole. It's good golf to come. We were just talking about how this is SI2, and I was like, all I needed to do was hit a drive to the biggest fairway on this whole course. And then we've got to the green. So I think, to be honest with you, if we get up and down now for a par with the second ball, a double bogey, that would actually be outrageous, because look at the state of that. That is why it's SI2. We haven't even got to the hard bit yet, and we've already messed it up. Let's recompose. Let's get a good chip up near the flag. Oh, Andy. Got some motion in my eye, and I'm actually crying trying to hit the ball. Get me off this hole, please. Get me off this hole.
Need to bounce back after a triple bogey? Par 5s are perfect for that, and luckily that's exactly what the 14th hole is. However, at 504 yards long, don't be getting too many ideas about greening too.
It's a sensible shot, very sensible. I've lost all faith in my driver, and this is a par 5, but we've just hit a driving iron down the fairway. It's better to be in play than another lost ball. So, after a triple bogey, 7, we're 10 over.
Okay.
So, we're on for 82 if we par our way in.
Right.
Are we going to do that? I'm not so sure. But I wouldn't mind a birdie, which would really help the scorecard.
There's still a chance of getting a bird, especially with this par 5. Nice tee shots.
Just over this mound here. Nice little layup. Get ourselves a wedge on. It's possible. We need to get back on the horse because we've kind of fell off it the past couple of holes. Some of it due to the course and some of it due to my swinging of my driver.
Yeah, I think you've gone chasing a bit too much with the driver, whereas you could just easily play your driving iron.
Yeah, I went sensible with my 7-iron though, didn't I? I skipped sideways into the pond, so I thought I'd hit my driver
around about
instead. Yeah, let's go lay up. Get up, get up. All right, I think we've left ourselves in a pretty good spot there. Nice. That was a hard shot off that lie. Please don't go in the bunker. We're not in the bunker, but I'm not sure whether I'd rather be with this rough. We're going to need a good night's sleep. I'm thinking maybe a burger and chips. Pint of Coke, get back and refreshed, nice fry up in the morning at the hotel, smash the Hotchkin tomorrow, not drive 3.5 hours across the country after getting up at about 6:30. So, anyway, we're not here for my life story, we're here to watch me up and down this for a par. Oh, it's hit the hole. It's a big old slider, that one. But it left us a nice par putt up the hill. Bogey putt up the hill. Bogey putt. Let's not get too carried away, Andy. But hey, it's 2 shots better than the last hole. We're moving on up.
The 15th is one of the longer par 4s on the course, 383 yards dog leg left, but other than its length, relatively simple.
Straight down the middle. Much better. Genuinely, I might leave the driver in the hotel tomorrow. Much better. 135 yards into the green. Easy pitch and wedge. Wind's a little bit left to right, so we're going to aim middle of the green. Hopefully it'll peel back across. Let's put a good swing on it. peeled back across. And it's right next to the flag, I think, Rob. We're on the up. We're on the up. Come on. Let's beat Rob's prediction. That's not a good shot. Some people will probably be watching the video now and wanting to comment, why on earth didn't you put that? And you know, it's a valid comment, to be fair, but I feel like you should play the shots that you are comfortable with. And I am usually really comfortable from playing little 5-yard chip shots up onto the fringe of the green, or off the fringe of the green, sorry. Just didn't execute that time, it's all right. Maybe we should have putted it. But I'd usually back myself with that chip.
The final par 3 on the course is an absolutely beautiful one, and despite only being 153 yards long, it's actually the 4th hardest hole on the course.
How is that short? Oh, I must have caught that a bit chunky. I thought that was so good. That was a 9 iron when I was debating whether it was 9 or pitch. So it's a bloody good job I hit the 9. Good shot though. I feel like I'm making silly mistakes that I haven't made for quite a while in my golf. I'm going to put it down to fatigue and say, I know the good shots are in there. It's just been a very long day. It's still a chance at a par. Great par. Hey, there's no pictures on the scorecard, Rob.
There's a video though.
That's usually my line.
The penultimate hole of the Bracken course is a 474-yard par 5. Dogleg left, just keep it in play and avoid the tree on the way into the green.
Holy moly, what a shot. That is so good. That was an unbelievable tee shot. And we are 12 over. If we par this hole and par the 18th, not unreasonable. 84.
I said 84 at the start,
you said
all
84.
I'm saying, so tomorrow I'll just say 78.
Cheers. The fact that I'm chasing the 70s, aren't I? The fact that I am annoyed at myself for this score, I guess is...
Shows a lot of progress.
Yeah. I need to stop beating myself up a little bit. I think it's just because I'm tired. I've got back into some silly old habits. I haven't duffed chip shots like that for as long as I can remember. And I'm just being a little bit harsh on myself. However,
this is par 5?
This is a par 5, mate,
Well,
yes.
You're in a great position.
I have just hit my 2 iron, 270.
270?
270.
Jesus Christ.
Told you it was a good shot.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow we don't put any drivers in. Genuinely, I'm questioning whether that's the play. But also, yeah, I'm just a bit tired and a bit grumpy, to be honest with you. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video anyway. The golf is still pretty bloody good.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should just be proud of how far my golf's come, that I'm 12 over
sure.
and annoyed that I'm playing bad.
I've been made up, put it that
Kind
way.
of mad, to be fair. So let's go finish on a high. Come on, Andy. Now that looks like a pretty tasty eagle putt. 84, Rob. Come on, mate. 82. Come on! Oh, I love golf. I'm so back. I'm not grumpy at all. I absolutely love golf. Yes! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Why did I have to hit it off the bounds on that hole, Rob? We'd be on for an 80, but we're on for an 82. This is so good. Oh my God, that's the first eagle on the channel.
Is it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh my God, that was sick.
I've got a question for you.
Go on.
If you just eagled a par 5 out hitting your driver, why have you been hitting your driver?
You raise a very good point, Robert.
Mate, you just strike the 270 yards basically on the green and 2. Why have you been hitting your driver?
I don't know. I feel...
You hit that drive 9 so well, mate. Tiger Woods, but...
He won the Open with...
Yeah.
Yes, he never hit a driver off the tee once.
There you go.
Yes, I know. It just feels like... I don't know, it feels like you should hit it off the tee.
I agree. I pay my green fee to smack the ball with a driver.
Our final hole is the narrowest of them all, a 334 yards par 4 with trees jutting into the fairway on both sides and a tricky little pin position tucked behind both bunkers just to top things off.
Screw you, Rob. I've just walked in front of the tracer. It's right down the middle of the fairway, about 270 yards. Brilliant. Thanks, guys. All right, you win, Rob. You happy?
It's absolutely A1, I'm not even going to lie. It genuinely is, though, isn't it? Like,
Literally cut the
again,
game
a
in the
narrow
middle of the
fairway.
Yeah.
You've got trees either side, so you have to be straight. And guess what? You've piped it down the middle.
Oh, what a game we play, ladies and gentlemen. What a game we play. Got 108 yards to the flag. Wind into face, so I'm going to try and flight in a pitching wedge. Flight it down, get it underneath the wind, get it on the green. Good omens for tomorrow. Very good omens.
Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I've been driving all day. I got up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, fair enough. Ten. Oh my God! We just nearly finished Eagle Birdie. We've just got the first eagle on the channel at the home of England golf. I mean, that's one for the history books for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. Apologies if I was a bit grumpy, but we finished well, and we'll see you in the next video. The hardest course in the UK. Goodbye, driver. 82. I got a triple.
So you were the broke 80?
Yeah.
Is it mean to laugh at you?
I'm laughing at myself, mate, you know.
Oh my God, what are the odds on that?
So I was 7 over after 12. And I played the last 4 holes, 1, 2, 3. Played the last 4 holes, 2 under.
Jesus.
I was 7 over after 12. So it was literally a triple on 13, a bogey on 14, a bogey on 15. Where's the triple?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
What a day. What a day. Goodbye.